first choice for Mega Man Chronicles. Here's what's coming in the next year.
(911). What's your emergency?
Hello? Are you seeing this?
Seeing what? Sir. What's the problem?
Take a look outside. There are these people with black oozing eyes walking around killing people.
Oh my God. That's terrible. Don't worry, sir. Our units are already taking care of the problem.
But that's not all. I saw a guy run by. And this guy also had black eyes. It has blue pupils instead of red and no black liquid from the sockets. Do you have any idea who this guy is?
Sir. That's your only hope. He was set on a mission to eliminate the Dark One. Not only to save the world, but to avenge the death of his wife.
Are there any others like this? And is there a cure for the virus I'm seeing on the news?
There are 2 others like him, and both of them are his kids. As for the cure, there is none, but scientists are developing a way to combat this virus with the use of a different form of the virus. The Shadow Architect Project is creating super soldiers to combat the evil in darkness. Sir, you should stay in your home at all cost. Don't go outside. You're likely to die or get infected.
The time for end is now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the studios of the Phenom in Animation, MMB Productions. This is the studio where all the magic happens with such hit series like Mega Man Chronicles, the MMC Cross HTF crossover and many more. But something has been troubling us over the past couple of weeks. You see, the past couple of weeks were rough for us. It seems like we're running out of ideas for shows to put on the web. Then a fellow supporter of MMB came in and suggested we do a whole different show than we were trying to suggest. This supporter actually suggested that we do a reality show similar to Survivor, Total Drama Island, and that would be FDI show that was released in 2010. In fact, the supporter actually has a HTF version of Total Drama Island on the internet. Unfortunately, her DeviantArt account was deactivated and no more episodes for the series have been released. Also, Purple Panther tried to do a similar thing but ended up cancelling the entire thing before the season ended, and he was known more for his HTF recreations of the Nutcracker Suite and A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. The MMC Cross HTF version of that story is coming soon. Don't worry, it will happen. It's actually our next Christmas special actually. If you're wondering who the supporter's name is, her name is Chloe and her DeviantArt account before she got shut down was Carmi Nutty. Mainly the series she made had a relationship in it that wasn't meant to be a relationship in the actual HTF series. In fact, in the book of physics breaking rules for happy tree friends, it states in Rule 29 that a couple, no matter how young or old they are eligible to conceive and have kids. Wait, what? Did I see this correctly? There's an example in this book of an 11-year-old squirrel who is a candy addict having a relationship with a 9-year-old porcupine who used to be a coward, and this is actually the image of them with their kid. Obviously us human beings won't be able to do that, but this is physics breaking to its finest. I guess this is why the book is called Book of Physics Breaking Rules. Huh. Wait, I just remembered something. These are animals we're talking about, and an animal's age is different from a human's age. Does this rulebook actually predict real-life animal sexual interactions? And if an animal species has sex with a different species, does it produce a hybrid? I guess so.
Oh, Brandon, you're going to pay for that.
Sorry. So what does this all mean? Well, next year, on July 19, 2022, 30 Happy Tree Friends characters will battle it out for, get this, $1 million. 20 regular characters will be participating as well as 10 fan characters. The destination: Camp Massacre, formerly known as Camp Tally, in Pennellville, New York. A camp that's very close to me in my hometown of Phoenix. Luckily the guys run the place loan us it to produce the show. For the next 28 episodes or so, these characters will have to outlast, outwit and outplay the dangerous hazards of the camp, the animals inhabiting it, and themselves. After all is said and done, there will only be one left, and Irishi will be the sole survivor of the first ever season of Happy Tree Friends, Survivor. So, will you be willing to take the risk? Will you be willing to take the risk? In 1987, Akira Kitamura and Kenji Inafune created one of Capcom's best-selling franchises, the Mega Man series. Mega Man is a robot originally named Rack, created as a lab assistant by the scientist Dr. Light with Dr. Wily as his partner. Then one day, the industrial robots all over the world went on a rampage and the world fell into chaos. Dr. Light quickly realized that mad scientist, Dr. Wily, was behind the nefarious deed, but he didn't know what to do. Rack, having a strong sense of justice, volunteered to be converted into a fighting robot. And thus, Mega Man was born. Over the next 30-plus years, the series has saw spin-offs, games of other genres, and a slew of media for the entertainer. Starting in 1993 with Mega Man X, followed by Mega Man Legends in 1997, then came Battle Network in 2001, Mega Man Zero in 2002, ZX in 2006, and Starforce in 2006 as well. But, when Starforce 3 released in 2008, GBS Broadcasting premiered a pilot called Mega Man, The Mad Recounter Chronicles. Later renamed Mega Man Chronicles in 2010, when the show hit the airwaves. Just like Happy Tree Friends before them, as well as other pilots for shows such as Gumball and Adventure Time, this pilot had a completely different animation style, having the characters look like the old The Adventures had Brandon and Dylan comic that ran from 2004 to 2009. The art style was changed just in time for the series premiere on Valentine's Day of 2010. A whole 15 days before Mega Man 10 was released for digital stores like Xbox Live and PSN. Thanks to the help from Carrie and Michael Lang, who were just starting their rise to fame with the object reality show Battle for Dream Island, they were able to lend their assets for the creations of the characters, including eyes, mouths, and limbs. The body and head assets were carried over from the pilot assets, which is basically a rounded rectangle and a circle with a top portion colored differently to represent hair. Assets for hairstyles, such as spiky, ponytail and leads were also drawn by MMB animators from the pilot. For the past 12 years, there had been many changes on and off the screen, evolution of character plots, the most epic moments, and the greatest heartbreaking moments. But now, in 23XX, all of the history of MMC will change forever. In Season 3's True Love Never Dies Origins in 2012, the Mad Recounter couple Brandon Germain and Cheyenne Miller made an entirely new generation when Jared Germain was born. This next generation consists of offspring of Mad Recounter couples and some other hunters, such as Jason and Rose Carlson, Hunter and Iris Adolver, Elisa and Lily Germain, Josh Grayson Gillen, Elga Lavella, and Molly Thorne. At the time of the defeats of Ridride and Sigma, they had aged to the age that they are at now. But, what if I told you that this next generation was in line for a battle of their lives? This is the battle of the end of evil. This is the final encounter.
Hey, I don't know what you think you are doing, but this is private property and you are not allowed into here.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I suppose you don't know who I am, so I might as well introduce myself. The name's Neo, and I have some very important information I need to get from your boss. So, you might as well let me in, and I won't do anything that might hurt you in the end, because I have the capability to do that.
Sorry, sir. We aren't allowed to let trespassers in to speak with anyone in our organization. So you might as well step back and...
Stand down right now or I will shoot.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You are just asking for your death.
Alright, you asked for it. Ow. I thought this gun wouldn't jam on me. How in the world did it jam?
Oh, I'm sorry, did your gun jam? I guess that was me who did that, because, you see, I am what is known as a fallen angel, and I have powers that are impermissible to yours. You are weak and thus you won't be able to survive death himself, which is me.
On the next episode of Mega Man Chronicles Cross Happy Tree Friends, we all saw a relationship from another dimension return.
So you're a Gumball OC, and not an HTFOC? I totally understand that.
But now it will all come together in a new light.
I first met her at age 5. We were considered the bestest of friends.
But not without some dimension-hopping shenanigans.
Am I seeing double? Are those our clones? If they are,
Oh god. Please don't flip up here. Wait. They have peach orange fur. Ale. Those are our MMC counterparts.
oh thank God. For a second, I thought I was drunk. And that one girl has red hair as I have black hair.
And while our relationship will be cemented,
Oh my god. It's beautiful. My eyes can't believe what is happening right now.
Well, let me ask you this. Anna Joe Watterson, will you be with me forever, through the good, the bad, and the downright gruesome? Will you marry me?
Oh my god. Yes. Yes. 1,000 times yes.
a new amazing world will form.
God damn it. Rails fell into a dimensional rift.
Wait. Are those my brothers?
In an episode with a proposal and a wedding, comes a crossovering, a proposal and a crossover.
Mega Man Chronicles Cross Happy Tree Friends, a proposal and a crossover. Saturday, May 14th, only on GBS. The one to watch.